Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gitaly planning issue for Git contributions for Upstream Git version 2.48. This is the inaugural kickoff video for Git Upstream contributions. We want to put these out to alert people and sort of help people understand what the Gitaly Git team is doing and how we're improving the Upstream Git feature set by providing contributions. This will not occur on the standard monthly cadence because Git is released every 3 months, approximately. So these will be coming out asynchronously to the standard milestone planning kickoff issues for Gitaly and Gitaly cluster planning issues. The planning issue is located with all of the other Gitaly planning issues, and I have included a link to the Git release calendar for those people who are curious when the next release will be, and it kind of plans Git releases out into the future for a few releases, I believe. Capacity for this release will be slightly slower upstream due to the fact that the maintainer is going to be out of office and a backup maintainer will be involved. We don't expect this to have significant impact on upstreaming changes, but it is something to be aware of. In addition, this release will span multiple holidays, including American Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, as well as other holidays, as this release goes into the beginning of the new year. We've organized our contributions in a series of objectives and themes. I'm just going to just walk through the first few of these just to sort of give you a taste of what we'll be doing. We want to continue development of RefTables, mainly with the goal of increasing adoption of the RefTable format. This is on purpose to sort of find and mitigate any bugs and performance issues there may be in RefTables prior to us rolling it out into our production. This is going to be a slow rollout to our production because we want to make sure, again, we catch any problems with it. It's a brand new reference format, so there's bound to be issues as we continue using it, but it is something that will improve performance dramatically for our repositories. So it is the direction we are planning on heading. We also want to be able to migrate repos with RefLogs. Currently, we have RefLogs turned off in production on our server, so this doesn't impact us. But we do want to contribute this upstream because, again, if this will allow additional users to be utilizing RefTables, we'll get more feedback. The current Git reference format has had millions of repositories using it, so it's very well vetted. RefTables are new, so again, the more vetting we can get, the better. We also plan on detangling the RefTable library from libgit.a. This will help make the RefTable library standalone compatible, and will be able to increase the reach of RefTables, including upstreaming the functionality into libgit2, which is a popular library for Git access, again, to increase reach of RefTables, provide additional vetting of the RefTable format. We're also looking at implementing or upstreaming some partial transactions into Git. This is sort of a situation where reference transactions are currently all or nothing, and this can be an issue with non-atomic fetches. Currently on a fetch, each ref updates in one transaction, and at present, Gitaly must work around this all or nothing behavior. By upstreaming this change, we can simplify Gitaly and improve the RefTable performance, which is, again, increasing our performance and improving overall performance of GitLab. There's a handful of performance items we're looking to upstream as well. Git blame tree, working to upstream this functionality will allow for considerable improvements in the performance of the last commits for tree RPC and Gitaly, which has caused some pain points over the years for many customers. Finally, there's a handful of maintenance items. We're finalizing the memory leak efforts. Our team has been working diligently to improve memory leak or reduce memory leaks in upstream Git. So we're hoping to finalize those efforts in this upcoming release of 2.48. Also, we want to work to upstream the concept of critical file system checks. This is a problem we see oftentimes from our customers. We enable a certain amount of FSCK checks on repositories that are brought into GitLab. This is to catch errors in the repository. Now, some of these are very minor errors. Some of these are more critical or security vulnerabilities that we don't want to introduce into GitLab. We're often asked by customers if we can bypass them so that it'll allow them to import their product or their repos into GitLab. This has been problematic for us because we have to take these on a case-by-case basis. The idea here is if we upstream the concept of critical FSCK checks, this will be sort of open source to the community so we can decide what is security focused, what is critical to a repository's health, and which checks are just non-critical but more of warnings. And this will enable us to have a wider range of very Git literate individuals helping decide criticality and understand the security vulnerabilities. So this is just an awesome opportunity for all of both Git and GitLab to sort of align on what is a corrupted repository or what is a repository with a problem. If this is standard in Git as well and issues an error in Git, these can be caught by our customers long before they bring things into GitLab, and it will help everybody have less pain points when importing repositories. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, there's a kickoff issue here. We'd love to see your contributions or feedback on this issue. Again, let me know if this format works for people. This is sort of an inaugural thing, so we haven't done this before. We're very excited. And finally, I do want to make a note to say that anything we plan on upstreaming, there's no guarantee that this will arrive upstream and be incorporated into Git. We have a high level of confidence in many of these features. There's a demand upstream for them. But again, since we don't control Git, we do our best to ensure we provide valuable components upstream, and we have a pretty good track record, but there's no guarantees until it's actually been upstreamed. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.